Good day, friends. I welcome you to today's episode in our series. Um, Last time, somebody accosted me with a question and he's talking about these interpersonal conflict. And I must say, in the first video I did, I talked about emotional intelligence. And it is very important because emotional intelligence helps us a lot to know about ourselves and other people around us. And knowing that it doesn't just end there, it will now help you to know how to now respond to people or to react to situations and all that. So today I'll be talking about emotional intelligence. I think is something that a lot of us are familiar with, or we have heard about it. Maybe either we understand it or not. But I wouldn't want to begin to give all those sophisticated definition and all that. So I would just say that emotional intelligence is just the ability for you to understand who you are, understand how you feel, your own emotions. Am I angry? Am I upset? Am I happy? Am I indifferent to a particular situation? And then you're able to now use it to understand how people around you feels, just like being empathetic. That is, if I am feeling sad, if I am feeling happy, if I am feeling angry, if I'm feeling indifferent, does it mean that this other person is feeling this way, or is there difference? Or since I'm feeling this way I'm feeling, is it enough to influence how this other person feels or how I respond to this person? Because if, for example, you are angry and somebody is talking to you in excitement, and meaning that when you respond, your energy will fall short of the excitement this person is expecting, being that this person is excited. So the emotional intelligence now lets you know that, okay, let me not use my anger situation now to douse or to water down the excitement this person is actually having. For instance, that's why you see that even when you are angry or upset and children come around you, they are running to you, and emotional intelligence will help you to put yourself in their situation, to just fan that excitement so that it does not water down their own excited energy. So emotional intelligence helps you to know how you feel, your own emotions, how you react to things, and it will now help you to be able to know how you now also work with others. Because you can't come to where people are mourning and you are cracking jokes. That is not being emotionally intelligent. You must read the room. That's what we call reading the room. You must read the room. So you must understand what is being discussed, the tone with which it is being discussed, how it is being discussed, and probably make a mental picture of what the result or the outcome is likely to be. It will now guide how you also approach the whole thing. So you don't come where people are so happy and everything, and you come with your own mood, and probably you want to just know. So you must also understand, because the way you feel is not exactly the same way another person feel, and your own feeling is not superior to this other person. So making your own feeling to now supersede what this other person is feeling. So it is emotional intelligence that can guide you to know, okay, this is a happy moment. Okay, let's have a happy moment. Okay, this is a sober the time. This is a sober period. Let's have a sober period. Okay, this is a period of indifference, or this is a period of this and that. So it helps you. And this thing normally comes when people feel that they have every right to say what they want to say, do what they want to do. Yes, of course, you have that right. And you should also know that wherever your right stops, that's where another person's own right begins. And your own right is not meant to infringe on another person's right. So in as much as you have the right to say what you want to say, do what you want to do, you must also understand that the other person also has the right for you not to also cross his or her own boundaries. So no matter how you have right to say, you must also be very careful not to use your words to hurt another person, which will now infringe on that person's own right. So you hear when people say, I say things the way they are, I don't care, I'm a blunt person. You can watch it. Probably that could be just some sign of being rude or being arrogant, probably. So you watch. So when somebody is already downcast. You don't say because you say things the way they are, then you begin to just demean this person because you say things the way they are. You must read the room. You must be empathetic. It's very important, especially these days that people go through a lot. If being emotionally intelligent also helps you not to be judgmental, because once you become judgmental, if you are being judgmental, are you even sure that you yourself, you are even free from what you are judging another person or other people from? That's another thing. So being judgmental, you are already making yourself maybe superior to the other person. I'm not saying that there are no situations where one is superior to the other person, no. But it's also good that even when you are maybe as a boss or something, you should also understand that in as much as this superiority exists, but this other person also reserves some little rights that should still be accorded to this person. And one of the ways to understand this is by being emotionally intelligent. And once you become emotionally intelligent, empathy becomes part of you. Empathy becomes part of the ingredient that forms your character. Once you lack empathy as an ingredient in your character, it will be difficult for you to be emotionally intelligent. And once you are not emotionally intelligent, it will be difficult for you to be able to maintain very healthy interpersonal relationship. In fact, it may go to the so bad that even your intrapersonal relationship will become very difficult. When people are not even happy with themselves, they are not even happy from themselves, so you don't expect them to show the same kind of happiness when they are with others. So emotional intelligence is a very important aspect of our life. It's not meant for a particular person, it's not meant for a particular people. It is something that everyone should learn how to cultivate that. And maybe in the next video I will talk about some of the 5 ways that can help us and watch this emotional intelligence. So until I come your way next time, just check around yourself how emotionally intelligent I am. Because when somebody is depressed, when somebody is coming to you with some depressive situations or some situations that are affecting the person's mental health, how do you respond? How do you react? Do you make matters worse for this person, or do you make it, at least do you create like a soothing space, safe space for this person, knowing fully well that we are not all immune from this kind of situation? It could be this person today and it could be another person tomorrow. So these are things that will help us to learn how to be empathetic with people. And once you're empathetic with people, you become emotionally aware, you become emotionally intelligent, you become emotionally close to people, and it will always help in our relationship with people, in our daily relationship with people. It plays a very big role. So as things are not so well with a lot of persons this time around, it is a call on all of us to be emotionally intelligent, to be able to know how to respond to people, when to respond, what to say to people is very important, how to behave towards people is very important. So until I come your way next time, stay emotionally intelligent. Bye.